Welcome to Professor Pinball! This time showing off yet another video of my Twilight Zone. This is one where I now have several Pinduinos being powered by an external 5-volt power supply. This is to prevent the 5-volt reset problem that I'm having by driving way too many LEDs. But it is worth it. What I have is one Pinduino that is set up to control a set of LEDs on the back box, or on the translight, which you cannot see. It's up lighting up the door. I have another one that's controlling these LEDs on the ramp, as well as in the Gumball machine. Then I have another Pinduino that's controlling that infinity mirror, called the PinFinity Mirror by Mountain Dew Dude on Pinside. And that infinity mirror is ridiculously cool. It's a mirror, there's a string of LEDs on the inside of it, and then a one-way mirror with the reflective backing on it that creates that infinity look. So as you see those lights stretching off in the background, that's just based on light bouncing back and forth. And all of these things are connected and interacting with gameplay. And so what this does is it creates a very fun, very nice lighting set of effects for the game as you're playing it. So I'm going to go ahead and fire it up and show you what this looks like. I'm going to try to get into multi-ball, because that's where some fun stuff happens. But every time I do one of these videos, I move the camera, which causes me to have to change where I am standing relative to the flippers. So it takes me a little while to adjust to the new shots. For those that aren't, of course, familiar with Twilight Zone, this is a great game by Pat Lawler. It's a wide body from, I think, 1993. It's got 4 flippers. And this one that I'm playing is one of the early samples, one of the first couple hundred made. And this one has a lot of design differences if you're into that pinball kind of stuff. One of them is it has the 3rd magnet. It has a different colored artwork. If you look at the chute here to load Gumball, that's actually a sticker on top of an original plastic. There is a, let's see, what are some of the other fun things on this one? I love this spiral mode. Uses all those magnets. Another thing, if I can get this ball under control. Up on the left orbit is the missing plastic, which is done by Alex down in Brazil. I've made the little clear mount for it so it hangs out in front of the diverter up there. There it is. That's the missing plastic right here. They took it out of the production games. This was hanging around in samples, and people have remade it. Makes it a lot easier to know when it is you want to shoot that orbit to get to the spiral award, which eventually works your way up to an extra ball. Let's see if I can get that lock. One lock. No, I'll take it. Oh, this is cool. So this has a 3rd magnet, so it's going to do the 3 balls on the 3 magnets. Multi-ball start, so they all just drop off at once. This is something that you only get if you have a 3rd magnet. Nice, I got the jackpot. If you got the 3rd magnet and the home ROMs, version 9.4H has that cool effect that's done by 10 Estes. He made this long after Twilight Zone was finished, just for the fun. And you got to see some of the really nice effects in terms of starting multi-ball, getting the jackpot, in terms of how everything comes together. When you get the Gumball, this does another set of custom effects. Get some good colors coming through. Maybe I can make it back into multi-ball again. the fly through Gumball. Also with the home ROMs, you can set the ball saver, which of course is fun. Especially if you got some new players, that way you don't always get frustrated with the cheap drains. And I'm going to go ahead and stop there and just do some close-ups of the Infinity Mirror because it's just so cool. You can see how it just stretches on. There's a nice set of LEDs at the top, on the sides there, and how it just creates this infinity effect. Since I do have a plastic ramp right here that's causing some reflections, you can get a good look of what this thing looks like over by the Gumball machine. And just such a neat effect. I will go ahead and plunge just to give you what this looks like as various lighting effects are going on it. Again, just want to thank Matt and Pinduino for making that. It's just super sweet. And thanks for watching.